What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your trade of the day, and today we're going to talk about negative PR and capitalizing on directional trading. But we're going to get into that here in a little bit. What I need you to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along with us on this journey. Listen, check the description tab. I say again, check the description tab, people. Tons of tools, tidbits to make you a more successful trader right there at your fingertips. Also, we got all the products and services that we provide at Traders War Room right there as well. Man, do yourself a service and invest in yourself and go check out the description tab and get spun up in this new year. Now, if that sounds good and everyone's ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war. All right, TWR wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make in the stock market. You need to have fun, but you need to use caution and always, always, always go to war. All right, real quick, time is running out, folks. You need to register for this class ASAP, man. New year, new you. We got a technical analysis class talking about reading charts and understanding patterns. Sunday, 2 January at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. Only $15. Invest in yourself in this new year and come take this class. All the details for registration are in the description. Click on the link and it'll take you through the process, man. It's really pretty simple. Invest in yourself in this new year. I keep telling you guys that, but it's true, man. And kick 2022 in the butt from the get-go. Let's get it. All right, and the trade of the day stocks that we're talking about are those cruise line stocks, specifically CCL and NCLH. All right, so when we looked at the daily chart on CCL yesterday, we were looking at, they were on kind of an incline. And we saw some negative PR come out about American and COVID vaccinations and investigations into the cruise lines that gave us an idea that we could probably see some negative pressure once it hit a top, and then people were going to profit take, and then we'd see some of the selling pressure pulling this down. And that's exactly what happened today. And when we're looking at Norwegian Cruise Line, we're looking at almost an identical chart. A few small minor details, but basically the same thing was going on. A little rise yesterday, and we saw that the negative pressure would potentially pull it down today. And once again, that's exactly what happened. Now, anytime we're looking at continuation in a particular trend on a stock, I like to use that the 4-hour candlestick chart. Now, this also goes into the 4-hour candlestick theory, but right now we're just looking for continuation trends, and we notice that we got a downward wedge with selling pressure over an 8-hour period. Okay, so this is definitely telling me that a lot of people are trying to get out of this trade. They profit took at the top and they're slowly tapering out of their positions. Also, it's in line with going into the new year. People are trying to secure profits and also secure their losses. If they got in way high earlier, they're trying to get into a position or out of a position before the new year has become. So we're watching a trend, got a lot of negative pressure. Definitely looks like we could continue to go downward spiral on this particular one. And we saw the same thing with Norwegian Cruise Line, but even a more drastic decline with this one. So when you add those two together and you look at the industry and you look at the sector and you look at the negative PR and things of that nature, this was a slam dunk. No crap, this is going down. We knew it was going to happen. It did exactly what we thought it did, and we were able to make a killing with our particular calls that we got in today. And I'm going to show you those here in a moment. And here was the Norwegian Cruise Line trade that we got in. You see that we pushed it out at 14.31 yesterday. And here was the CCL one, man. We pushed this one out a little bit before. This was actually our first trade we got in, but then we looked at the index and the sector as a whole, and we liked for continuation, so we went and found another ticker, and man, both of these we made cake on today. We closed out of this at 80 cents, and as you see, our entry was there at 41 cents. That's a double up, people, and that's money taken to the bank. Killer trade, and we're still swinging the CCL one into tomorrow, which looks like when the bell rings, we're going to be primed to sell out on high and make another killer trade off of that. So 2 killer trades off of the negative PR move, and I just showed you guys what we're looking at when we're looking at for continuation. It was the 4-hour chart. We used the 4-hour candlestick theory. We saw that we had negative pressure going down, and we knew that this was prime to continue on the downward trend. And guys, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little spike once it hits the lower level. But ultimately, I think that we're going to continue to go down a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we see $20 tomorrow because of the negative selling pressure going into the end of the year trading. And we use the same thing with the Norwegian Cruise Line. Listen, the 4-hour candlestick theory, okay, is a great tool to use, especially for swing traders out there. You look to the end of the day, power hour, you look for some stocks that have some weakness or some strength based off the 4-hour candlestick, and then you can kind of tell the pattern if you can find one, and it gives you a good insight into the direction or at least where the money flow is going with the particular stock, whether it has some buying pressure coming in or some selling pressure coming in. A great tool to use, and I highly suggest you guys get at me and learn about this if you guys don't understand this. And on that note, if you need a little bit more love into you as a trader, man, come and hit us up, man. Send us an email within the subject line, your name, one-on-one mentoring, and we'll get back to you. Inside the description is the program of product and service with all the information and the links. Man, invest in yourself in the new year. That is our campaign for 2022. Invest in yourself and come out and kick 2022 in the butt all day. And you know I can't leave you guys without some charts and some things to get excited about. So let's take a look at some of the stocks that we're excited to close out the week and move into the near term in the following weeks into the new year. Real quick, some other charts that got us excited, man. Ford, we're looking at Ford. We see that we had a little bit of sell-off coming in from the past 3 days, but that's okay because we are looking like we're about to start going back into our uptrend and hopefully break out of this pattern onto new highs and hold those levels so that we'll have a new support and a new resistance level outside of this rectangular pattern that you see in the orange lines. Another one that got us excited is GM right there. You saw that we were consolidating for the past couple of days, and we finally kicked it up a notch, and we held the upper levels. So GM, we're bullish on GM moving forward, especially they got great news on overseas manufacturing and pushing it back in here into the States as far as making products and services for America. Nike didn't perform as well as we thought it was, but we're still sliding up on an uptrend, kinda. At least we're making higher lows, but I do want you guys to notice we're at an inside bar currently, and the inside bar could go in our favor tomorrow, especially if we get some good buying pressure and some good volume coming in for the new year. So I'm looking at Nike. I'm not sure on this one, but I'm hoping this is bullish because I definitely want to end our season this year with our call that expires tomorrow with a bang. And Target, probably going to be our monster play that we put into effect this week, man. Target's been on a tear. I told you guys from the get-go, those retail services were going to do fairly well, and Target was primed for a huge upswing from their recent downward pressure downtrend that they had. So we're looking at Target 250. That is in sight, and I think we're going to make it, man. We got until 21 January with our contracts. I think we're going to make that before then, and I'm definitely bullish on Target moving forward. All right, team, that's the video. I hope you got something out of it. Don't forget, man, 2 January 2022, okay? We got that class kicking off, man. If you guys looked at those charts and you wondered, man, I want to be able to chart like that, or I want to understand the candlestick patterns and things of that nature, that TA class is for you, okay? I need you to register. Check the description tab. All the information is there. Invest in yourself in the new year and come join us. All right, team, that wraps us up. Remember, here at Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like it's a war zone. Stocks and sectors, those are our battles. We do it together as a team, man. Now, more than ever, I need you guys to invest in yourself, and I need you guys to take 2022 by storm, attack, conquer, destroy, and we take no enemies. Now, if that sounds good and everyone ready to rock it with us, then all I got to say to each and every one of you is follow me and let's go to war.